to, we're heading into the former England Air Force Base, which was my dad's last Air Force Base job, which is how my family and I ended up in Alexandria to begin with. Although I do believe this base is still somewhat used by the military, but it's not as active as a typical military base. There's going to be a lot of empty buildings that haven't been used in at least 28 years probably, and it's just, they could use them for something, that's for sure, rather than just sitting there. Up here's where the main gate was, England Air Park now, because this is going to Alexandria's International Airport. I still got a bunch of houses back here that are still, those are not military owned or anything. Here's Audubon Golf Club Trail. They've got a golf course up here. Golf Club, and to my left there's the old hospital, which is, I do believe, was used for a while, and then they shut it down. I did notice they moved the piers from the entrances to where people could pull in there. Before that, it would have closed off. Traffic circle, and this is where things are going to get much more interesting. Little waterfalls, old airplane displays. It's a big water fountain that's been there since I was a kid. Oh, got some coffers down there. And that road used to go straight through where it curved. Not sure when they closed that off, but I think that was the officers club at this building here. Gonna turn left here on Frank Andrews Boulevard. I'm not sure what building that was, but building there was the, to my right, was the old commissary. supermarket. Looks like it's an ice building now. Camera hanger right here. Van Gossen. See, as you can see, there's a bunch of buildings that are no longer in use. I don't even know what these buildings were. Oh, it looks like that one was on fire. Unless it got hit by the tornado that struck up here less than a year ago. I think it was last fall. This is the old BX here. As you can see, it hasn't been used for anything in quite a while. Left here, get you a better view of it. Yes, it's unfortunate. Right over there is, looks like Louisiana Federal Credit Union, former bank, Credit Union Bank. There's an old bowling alley that was still being used, was still operational. I don't know about now, during the COVID, probably not. Because most bowling alleys are not open during this time. That was, but it looks fairly new, so it might be operational because the concrete looks very fresh. And it looks like it used to be some lodging. The ball field down there is still operational. There's a adult living center there. It looks like it's up and running still. Some buildings here are still up and running, but not much. Definitely could use some things going. And that will conclude, I'm going to go out the other entrance on England Drive, which turns into Louisiana Highway 498. This was the other entrance here. And on the left. And this goes straight out to Airbase Road to I-49. Or you can turn right or left and be on Highway 1 or Bolton Avenue. That concludes part 2, and hope you enjoyed.